Hey, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. I'm Paul Apollonia. I've been selling on eBay for, feels like forever, probably 20 plus years. Thanks a lot for tuning into the channel here. I appreciate it. Before I get started, before I forget, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hover over that bell icon and click all. You will see all my videos. Let me move this camera up a little bit, Here we go. You'll see all my videos, and please don't forget to like the video I'm going to talk about. I'm going to, not a big fan of BOLOs, be on the lookout for. I think sometimes it saturates the market and drives the prices down on things. I like to look at my BOLOs as kind of weird, interesting BOLO stuff that people aren't usually looking for because of what I get. I do a lot of consignment. Let me tell you what I do basically. My business consists of a lot of consignment. Probably about 40–50% of my business is consignment. And I also sell a lot of used appliance parts that I get off of dishwashers and other kitchen appliances I get on Craigslist for free or Facebook Marketplace for free, or I pay very, very little for them. So, and I also get a lot of stuff for free, people giving stuff to me through my consignment business. And I just put the word out there that I will take stuff from people. Yes, sometimes I have to take stuff I don't want, but it's all good. I get a lot of gems doing that. So my BOLO is actually red gas tanks, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yes, actually, the gas tanks you use for your lawnmower, gas tanks you use maybe if there's an emergency, where I'll give you the whole story on this, where there's an emergency and you need to have gas on hand, those kind of gas tanks, and why these things sell so well and for so much. All right, looks like a basic gas tank. I was calling it gas tank. Sorry about that. Nothing fancy, just your regular gas can. What makes this so special is this is before the regulations on gas cans, where, as you notice, it just has the regular pour spout. And you just pop this off, or you fill it up with gas up. Yeah. To fill it up with gas, you take this off, pop this up, fill it with gas, put this back down, and put this back on again. Take it home. And then when you get home, you would obviously vent it again, open it up to pour it out, take this little cap off, and pour your gas out. In the old days, and that's why these things are selling so well. The current times, probably been the last, feels like forever. And I don't have a picture of it, and I should have put a picture up. I forgot. There's this contraption on this thing. It's not an easy pour like this. Usually you have to hold this thing down and push it forward, and then stick your tongue out to the left, and then pour it out, and then make sure you're pressing the thing really hard. And then sometimes your hand slips and you got to do it all over again, and then stick your tongue out to the right and all this other stuff. This is why these things sell for so much. Now, these were given to me, but you can find these for pretty darn cheap at garage sales, flea markets, and even free on online venues like Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. I've even seen people sell just the spouts, because this is pretty universal. That opening is going to probably fit almost any gas tank, to be honest with you. There are brands. How I listed this, I'm going to show you how I listed this. First of all, let me start with, it didn't come to me in this condition. It was pretty dirty because it was a gas tank. What I did to clean it up was I used some mineral spirits on a shop towel, on a disposable Scott blue towel. Soaked the towel, rubbed it all over the gas tank, and it cleaned up pretty good. Then I actually put some vinyl protectant on it to make it look even better. And I had 2 of these. Actually, the guy gave me 3 or 4 of these. I can't remember. So I did really well on these 2. I may have sold the other. Gosh, I can't remember. It's been so long ago. It was maybe 3 months ago, which is a long time now as you get older. But I know I definitely sold these 2. I can't remember what I do with the other 2. So I did that, opened it up. It was actually pretty clean on the inside. The pictures here, let me show you the pictures here. This is all done on my Samsung, nothing fancy, regular smartphone. Let's shrink that down a little bit. Nothing fancy, using the white background. There's a big debate now. A couple of years ago, it was white background, white background, white background. eBay wants white background. Google Shopping wants white background. Remember, when you're selling on eBay, all listings get uploaded to Google Shopping every 24 hours. So you'll have 2 marketplaces in one. But everybody was white background. I still use white backgrounds. Supposedly, you don't really need to use white backgrounds anymore. I don't know. I like white backgrounds. You can use a program where it takes a background and turns it into a white background. Those are good. I personally think sometimes it makes it look like the item's fake, but that's just me. I'm probably quirky like that. So let's just go through some of the pictures. Again, done on my regular phone. There is a picture of the tank itself. I do all sides of the object because I sell a lot of parts. I like everybody to know exactly what condition the item's in. Spout. This tank was in a really, really good shape. Anytime I see numbers or anything like that, I always take a picture of it. Obviously, if it's a patent number, I wouldn't take a picture of that. But just so people know what's going on, to take a picture of the spout. Very important. If that thing was all worn down at an angle, I don't know if someone would want to buy it, but they were both in pretty good shape. I took a picture of the vent lid closed and open because, see, it's a screw top. I wanted to make sure that people knew that it was working. And I took a picture of the tag that was on the tank. Lots of pictures. Took a picture of the barcode and stuff like that, so people know this was an older tank. This thing was, God, it had to be probably 15 years old because it was past. It was before they made all the changes. There's some, obviously, just some information about the tank. The size, 6 gallons, so they know. More information, a little crazy with the pictures, but eBay allows you much more pictures than the 12 that was a little while ago. So that was it for the pictures. And I had 2 of these, and I even state that nope. Usually in my description, I say I'm selling multiples. Oops, but whatever. The guy bought both of them. Selling multiples. So the one you're seeing may not look like the other one that I'm selling or the other ones I'm selling. But my my title was keyword friendly. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about anything like that. You're worried about keywords and kind of making sense with your title. Try not to use words like and no special characters. And my students or people I'm teaching will come running to me a couple weeks later going, hey, I see all these things with these titles with special characters and they're sold. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of weird. I just try and follow eBay's best practices, and that's what their best practices say. When I'm doing something used, I always use the condition description because that pops right up at somebody. Like I usually say, please read if there's something wrong with it, or if there's scratches or dents or whatever. I'm selling this as used. Most of my stuff goes out as used. I do sell things as parts not working. I don't recommend doing that for beginners. Just be careful if it's parts not working. I've learned, and I've talked to other eBay people and other people that work at eBay. If it's parts not working, do not list it. Do not show it powered on. Excuse me. And if you're selling something and there's anything wrong with it, like electronic wise, like if you're selling an old video camera, I just saw this pop up on one of the Facebook groups a couple of weeks ago, and the the SD card thing wasn't working and somebody sold it as used and the person wanted to return it and they put all these claims against them. Well, because it's not used, its part's not working. It's not working. It's not functioning the way it should be functioning. So the person should have done the part's not working and done it that way. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. Just trying to give you guys as much information as I can because I love helping out people. So we got, I priced it. Excuse me. I priced it not to sell real quick, to stay out there for a little while. Lasted about a week maybe. And shipping, I do a flat rate shipping. If I make money, I keep it. And if I lose money, then it's on me. I'm pretty good at getting it close to what it should be. Like I said, the same person bought both of them. Funny, the person that bought both of these lives on a resort, not a resort island, but on an island down in Florida that we go to often, and it's one of our favorite places. And it was just kind of weird. It got destroyed with the last hurricane that went through there, and I was chit-chatting back and forth with him on messages. It was just kind of really cool, like that he lives at this place that we love. So my returns, I always have a return. The minimum return is 30 days. I personally very rarely ever, I don't think, maybe once or twice I sold things with no return. I personally would not buy something from somebody that doesn't have a return policy, but that's just me. I know lots of people on eBay make lots of money and make a living out of selling things with no return, and that's fine. Obviously, the pay is just whatever eBay offers. Item specifics, not a whole lot in here. I didn't have too much. Remember, these play a key part when you're searching on the left. Yeah, left of the screen with your hues and your colors and everything. That's where all this is being populated from. If you do not know what to put in here, just put nothing or select something that's already there. Like this is unknown. It actually, I think the country was on there. I should have put that in there, but it's not going to sell the product, what country it's from. In this case, at least I don't think so. My description is pretty cut and dry and simple, and it's basically what I basically copy and paste from a Google document that I have. Some scratches, please review all things. Let's go to shipping real quick. Went down to Florida, so it was not much. He bought 2 of them. So I did pretty well with the shipping, and he was thrilled with them. Okay, it usually I don't know why it didn't go into, I almost called it global shipping. Global shipping is no longer there. Global shipping was a program. Well, they still have the program, but they just renamed it and added some more really cool features to it. Global shipping used to be the program where if you were shipping internationally, you would just ship it to one of eBay's locations. I was shipping mine to Kentucky. Once eBay got it and you got an email, not an eBay message, saying, we got your item, you were out of the picture. Lost, stolen, or broken, eBay paid the buyer and paid you, and that was it. Now they have international shipping, I think it's called. They changed it, and there's several locations in the U.S. you can send it to, and it's much, much, much better. Besides that, they handle all returns. If it's returned, it goes back to the eBay location, and they handle everything. So it's really good. I have rarely ever had any returns doing any kind of international shipping through eBay, so that's good. So this guy bought both of them. So I did really, really well on these. Like again, I got it for free, which was really cool because someone knows what I do and they don't want to deal with stuff when they go into a shed and they see stuff from a building that they just bought and they go in the shed and like, what is all this crap, they think? But they call me and they say, do you want any of this stuff? And I scurry on over there and I go through their stuff and I pick and pull stuff, which is great. Sometimes as a favor, I will take things with me and dump them off at the dump too, just as a goodwill gesture. So again, keep an eye on the gas tanks. Like I said, a lot of times you will see them on Craigslist for free or almost nothing, Facebook Marketplace, on the side of the road. Please be careful if you're picking stuff up off the side of the road. I have done it before. My wife and family does not like me doing it. Just be very, very careful. Make sure, I know it's kind of have to tell you what to do, but just watch for cars. That's all. And hey, check out everything in my description. I've got a bunch of stuff. I've got a dishwasher, parting out a dishwasher course on Teachable that I'll throw to you at a really good deal if you just message me. It's a pretty thorough course. It's about 2 hours long, 20-minute videos. There's one video that's pretty long that goes through the whole process. It's not new, but it just follow the process. It'll show you what parts to take out, what parts not to take out. A lot of tips and tricks on how to do it. And obviously subscribe to my channel here. I would appreciate that. Love every one of you guys. Thanks for all your support through the few years I've been doing this. I also run the Raleigh eBay Meetup group. We are a Zoom format, but I'm trying to go back to a live in-person format. But going to do it in July. This is June 2023. But my wife's having cataract surgery on that day. I just found out. So I think it's going to be possibly a Zoom event. I may have to cancel it. I don't know what time her surgery is. I have to find out. And it's normally the second Thursday of the month at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that link is down below. And just check out all the other links. I've been on a lot of interviews. I'm working with eBay more and more, which I'm very, very excited about. I've become an eBay ambassador where I went to Washington, D.C. in May. And I'll have that video up soon. I have a collage of videos and photos I've put together. I'm going to put that up for you guys too. It was nice talking to Congress people, senators, and their constituents about the 1099 issue, the $600 max, which I kind of think they're going to keep on kicking that can down the road, and the Vero thing. That's thing where manufacturers and designers don't want you selling their handbags and stuff like that and other items. We're trying to work on that. We had a lot of good results, and I also they asked me to become an ambassador. And last week I ran out to Charlotte to meet with a bunch of people representing eBay with a bank out there, Export-Import Bank, which is a really informative and enlightening. Except for the downpour of rain, I had to drive there and back in. But other than that, it was great. All right, thank you so much, guys. Hopefully you got a lot out of this video. Watch out for those gas cans. And again, I'm sorry if it took longer than I wanted to. I just wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks and some helpful advice. You guys have a great day. Stay cool. I'll see you now.